What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we are checking out some awesome battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, Santa Joe. So shout out to this battler, shout out Flygon, and there is no legacy moves as well as it is running Earthquake with Bastiodon and Galarian Stunfisk. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team. Should be some fun battles, and let's get right into it. Alright, getting into the first battle, we have Flygon on the lead versus Shadow Victory. Okay, so Shadow Victory Bell can kind of shred through this team, so let's see how they decide to handle it. They're going to go ahead and go into Galarian Stunfisk here, and the Razor Leafs are just doing so much damage. Now thankfully Shadow Victory Bell is extremely frail, so any Rock Slide is just going to do a ton of damage as they do get to the first one, and they do force a shield, which is really nice. Now they're trying their best to build up to 2. All they need to do is just land 1 Rock Slide to get this thing out of there, so they will be shielding. And that was a Razor Leaf right there. Okay, so I believe this is in German, which is kind of hard to, obviously I don't know German, but thankfully I know the animations of the moves, and they did a really nice swap into Sableye, so good swap on the opponent to catch that charge move, but they will be able to get to an Earthquake here in time. Now, Switch Clock is coming back up relatively soon. Yeah, it's almost there, so if they swap into Bastiodon, they can lock down the Sableye right here, as the foul plays are not going to be doing that much damage, because again, it is a Bastiodon. Now, I believe at the beginning of this video, yeah, it is only 1437 combat power, so they're still working on powering this XL Bastiodon up, so shout out to them for still getting their hustle on in Go Battle League with a not maxed out Bastiodon, because it can still do well. Now here comes the next foul play. They gotta let this go through, and ultimately, they need to get energy on Flygon right here. That is what's going to be winning the game for them. We do see a Registeel swap in right here, so this is going to be perfect, as the Flamethrower is going to do super effective damage. Switch Clock is coming back up, and Registeel cannot farm down a Bastion. Oh, maybe it might be able to. It's going to take a while though, so they're going to go ahead and throw the charge move, and now Flygon, because they are switch locked, can come in and sweep this team. So unleash the Shadow Flygon. This is the exact situation that you wanted in right here. No shields on the opponent's side, 1 shield for you. You can overload with energy with Mudshot because it gains energy so quickly. We will see them. They're going to have to go for Dragon Claw. Yeah, you don't want to throw an Earthquake here at the Registeel because it's too much energy wasted, as Dragon Claw is still going to do enough, and they can farm down with Mudshot. Woo! Shadow Victory Bell and Sableye are goners. Let's see what's going to come in. It is going to be the Shadow Victory Bell, I believe, that decided to come in. So let's see if this is going to be enough damage to one-shot it. No, barely not enough. They switched to Galarian Stunfisk to try to catch the Razor Leaf, I guess. And they will throw the next Dragon Claw here against Sableye. And they should be able to survive. They have enough health here to get to 1 more Dragon Claw in time. So a full sweep with the Shadow Flygon right there in game 1. Good game. All right, moving to the next one. We got Walrein on the lead. All right, how are they going to recover from this? Obviously, they got 2 good answers in the back, but Walrein with that Earthquake is going to be devastating. Now, we do see Defense Form Deoxys come in as well, which is a decent counter here to Galarian Stunfisk with the fast move of, well, counter. Look how we lined that one up. Here comes the charge move. It is going to be the Thunderbolt, which is resisted. Honestly, Defense Form Deoxys has all resisted moves here against Galarian Stunfisk, right? Rock Slide, Psycho Boost, and Thunderbolt. So throwing the Thunderbolt just to do as much damage as possible, and then trying to counter down is going to be the call, but Galarian Stunfisk is also very spammy. So here comes that Rock Slide. Might be forcing the first shield now. No, the opponent decided to let it go through. They should be able to farm. Oh, this is going to be extremely close. Thunderbolt's going to resist it, but I think they can farm down with Mudshot right here. Oh, it is going to be the Psycho Boost. This is going to be so close. They do get the farm down, so able to take switch advantage, which is huge. Having the Bastiodon now against the Walrein is going to be a big play for this game. So I don't know what came in. I think it was Trevenant. Of course it was Walrein and Trevenant. All right, so we're going to have that Flygon come into the Trevenant right here. Dragon Claw is going to be enough to put a lot of pressure on the Trevenant, but they do get to a charge move. Now, is this going to be the Shadow Ball? They're going to go ahead and let it go through. I think it was a bit quick. It is going to be the Seed Bomb. That still does so much damage. They do get the Dragon Claw off, though, so now this might just threaten a shield here from the opponent. Yep, they do get a shield. They're going to go ahead and swap into the Bastiodon to farm down this Trevenant. And the opponent decides to swap into Walrein now, as Smackdown is just going to be shredding it apart. Same with Stone Edge right here. So this is looking to be a good game, very well played. The reason why they swapped out of Flygon is because they did not want to get farmed down, right, with the Shadow Claws. So swapping into the Bastiodon to start getting ahead on energy is the good call right here. Now, they successfully shielded the Earthquake right there, which is obviously a huge play. They should be able to get to this Stone Edge in time, but here comes another charge move. They're going to go ahead and shield it, and hopefully they didn't click the Stone Edge, as it is going to be another Earthquake. Oh, they did click it. So unfortunately, this is going to be taking it out. Had they just committed to the farm down, the opponent actually decided to surrender right there. So that's going to be a good game. So able to recover against a Shadow Walrein lead. All right, we got Registeel. This is what we're talking about right here. Let's see what the opponent decides to do. They're going to swap out right away into Sableye. So they're going to go ahead and build up on energy and then come in with the Bastiodon. Again, we saw what it did earlier here. Even though this is not fully powered up, it still can go toe-to-toe with Sableye, as these foul plays aren't going to do too much damage. And they're going to be able to apply pressure here to the first shield of this game, because this foul play is not going to threaten the health here of Bastiodon just yet. But this Stone Edge from Bastiodon to the Sableye definitely will. Now, it honestly doesn't matter if they get switch advantage right here, because there's Galarian Stunfisk in the back for Registeel as well. So they can just farm down. That is looking good. They can let this shield, let the charge move go, because it's not going to take them out. And they should actually be able to get to a Flamethrower here against Registeel if it comes back in. They're going to go ahead and swap into the Medicham right away, forcing, or the Flygon right away into the Medicham, forcing them to stay in because they do have an answer in the back with Galarian Stunfisk. They're going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake, and it lands against the Medicham. So much damage right there. They're going to go ahead and shield. I believe that was Ice Punch. It was hard to tell right there. And they're going to go ahead and go just farm down. Oh my goodness. They're going to go for the Dragon Claw now to try to force a shield here from Medicham. Registeel has nowhere to go, as there is the Flygon, Bastiodon with energy, and a Galarian Stunfisk. So they'll let this charge move go through. Probably come in, yeah, it was Ice Punch. Probably come in with a Galarian Stunfisk. Yeah, and that's going to be a good game, very well played, because Earthquake is just going to do so much damage. And again, they have a third Pokemon. They have Bastiodon, which can't be farmed down with Lock-On because, oh, and they decided to go for the Zap Cannon. Interesting. They're going to go ahead and come in, go for the Flamethrower right here to apply that damage. Now, Registeel is going to be able to farm down, but what I was saying earlier, they can't farm it down before Bastiodon gets to that Flamethrower because of the typing in bulk. So now this is looking to be a good game. There's still a Medicham in the back, though, so they need to be careful about the potential sack swap right here. They do go straight for the Earthquake, and it does get shielded. So Registeel now looking to try to land a Focus Blast if they can. This is where the switch clock might be coming back up for the opponent. So let's see if they decide to try to catch the charge move. They shield another Zap Cannon. Nope, they go straight for the Earthquake right away. This should be enough damage to take out Registeel. And yeah, it is going to be enough to take it out, and that's going to be a good game, very well played. Registeel really didn't have anywhere to go that game other than Bastiodon, and even then it still has Flamethrower. Another Walrein here on the lead. Okay, so we're going to see that swap out right away into the Galarian Stunfisk, and let's see what the opponent decides to bring in. It's going to be Alolan Marowak. Marowak, oh, this is tough for you, man. Okay, so I love the GOAT, but the GOAT only does well against the Galarian Stunfisk when it's ahead on energy. When it's late coming into the fight, this is a very tough situation because the Galarian Stunfisk can force all the shields right here from the opponent. The Shadow Bone, not going to be enough damage to take it out. They can just go for another Rock Slide. This is where things get so crazy because this could be an Earthquake, right? In one shot. The Alolan Marowak decides to shield again. We saw that coming. They're going to go ahead. Oh, not able to get to the second Rock Slide in time. They will shield, though. Okay, they're going to go ahead and shield. They want to take switch advantage. They do get to the Earthquake in time, and the poor GOAT right here is going to get boomed with the Earthquake. Boom! One-shots it right there. So just a lesson to learn. If you're the Alolan Marowak user, don't swap into a Galarian Stunfisk late because you're not going to be winning that matchup. Alright, so we have Steelix now on the field, which is super spicy against the Flygon here. And they're going to have to... Oh, man. You're going to have to shield right here. This is unfortunate. But you're going to... Oh, they're going to let it go. The Crunch. Barely not able to take it out. And they do get to the Earthquake in time. That is so clutch right here as the Earthquake will be one-shotting the Steelix. Boom! Last Pokemon is going to be the Walrein, and it's going to be met with the Bastiodon, and Bastiodon can survive an Earthquake, so this is looking to be a good game, very well played, as they still have a shield. Alright, Yeah, all they need to do is get to this Stone Edge, and that's going to be a good game. So a tough one right there, but honestly, the mid-game is what really helped them out. Having the Alolan Marowak come into the Galarian Stunfisk, where Rock Slides are going to be threatening health, is always great. Good game. And was that the final one? That looks to be the final one right there. So a quick little set right there with Shadow Flygon. Pretty fun team if you guys want to just throw something out there to have some fun this last week of Go Battle League for season 11. Season 11. We've had multiple seasons of the same, this season of Go Battle League. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.